term?
Yeah, 6 weeks in a foster home with nothing to do sounds great.
Your dad will get better.
He'll never get better, I know that now. He won't take his pills like he's supposed to, so we're never going back.
Can you visit him?
Bad days we have to rely on each other now. Maybe it's better that way.
Yeah, maybe it is. I mean, better not to set yourself up to another disappointment. Got a scandal that'll cheer you up.
Yeah, what?
Saw Emma and her mum go to see Dyson first thing.
You don't want some fresh air before the bell goes?
Does it feel like it, miss?
Because people are going to be asking difficult questions. Your mum and I had a good chat.
What did you talk about?
Well, the things you managed to tell me. How left out you felt with your friends, how unhappy you've been at home, and why you've been off school. She said you've spoken some more about going to talk to someone.
Please don't tell anyone, miss. I mean, they'll call me mental. I know, because I used to say it to Annie.
I'm not going to say anything. Anyway, going to see a counsellor doesn't mean you're mental. It's just like, if you want to learn how to play the piano, you go and see a piano teacher. Having problems at home, you go and talk to someone who understands about problems.
It's like what Mum said.
She seemed to think that just talking about it has helped you both.
She said we'll sort it out. Top of her to-do list, she says. That's Mum's way of saying sorry.
Good. I'm glad. What are you working on?
Trying to do that DVD cover again.
Do you think you've got enough time?
I just don't understand why anyone would want to wreck it.
Emma?
Picture.
See, problems are there to be solved.
Oh, thank you, miss.
I didn't fix it. The person who damaged it did.
You know who did it, miss?
I've dealt with them. It's okay.
Why did they do it?
Because some people have even bigger problems than you, Emma.
What are you doing here?
Passenger car with folks. It's been an unsuspected development.
So where's your mum?
Busy.
Too busy to find out if you've been permanently excluded or not.
She can't do nothing if passengers made up her mind.
But what's going on? Green's been suspended. It's all around the school.
She'll look out for her own. It's not even my word against theirs anymore, but I'll still be excluded.
What do you mean if it's not your word against theirs?
Nick Edwards reckons he saw the whole thing.
What?
He told passenger. That's why I'm here. Bet she's been going crazy trying to think of a way to throw me out.
Taylor, they can't throw you out now. It's 2 against 1.
I don't even care.
Don't say you don't care, because I know you do.
Did you get done for Skyping the other day?
No, I just said I was ill. Didn't ask for a note or anything.
And you think I'd get away with that? All that matters is if they like you.
Yeah, but if there was another witness...
I don't want to come back here. They don't want me here. I don't want me here. End of problem.
Do you know what? You excluded yourself.
Right on the deadline. Not like you to leave things till the last minute.
I'm busy running the shop.
It's not too late to think about university, you know. You could always go through clearing after the results come out.
Maybe next time, miss.
It's a pity you're so busy with your gran. I was hoping you'd be able to help me out with the open day. I just need someone to talk to parents and lower sixth about A-levels. And I thought of you, as you seem to be an expert on getting through with a minimum of work.
Oh, very funny.
Actually, I do need someone with a good take on coping with the pressures of sixth form life.
Okay. I think God can spare me for one day.
Great. It'll have to be a historical costume.
What?
So remember, all your Project 125 work has to be ready in time for the big day. That means everything has to be finished by the end of this lesson. And if not, you can come back at lunchtime.
You can't even tell it's been wrecked now, can you?
No, you can't, can you?
Do you know who did it?
I think Miss Dyson does.
Really? She must be really upset for you.
I think she was more unhappy with the person who did it.
I saw your mum come in this morning.
Yeah?
What was she doing here?
I'll just come out and ask.
Sorry, I was just wondering because you've been off.
Everything's fine now.
So what was it about?
What are you trying to get at exactly?
Nothing, forget it.
Just say it, because there's obviously something.
Did you wreck your own picture?
Tanya? Did I what?
Well, like last year when you stole that stuff and blamed it on Annie.
You know how long I've spent on this. Do you really think I'd wreck it? My mum was in to explain when I was off sick. Not that you two care. Didn't even know why I bothered trying to be your friend. That's all I've ever done. If I'm buying you presents, then you're my friend. If I'm promising you holidays, then you're my friend. What about when I need a friend? Where are you? Nowhere.
Get on with your work, please, girls.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Were your mum and dad able to make it?
They're busy.
Pity. It is your future we're talking about here. Take a seat. I understand there's another witness to the incident between you and Mr. Green. Under the circumstances, I've suspended Mr. Green for the time being. At least until I've heard your version of events.
And what if I'd said that he hit me first and there was no witness?
Taylor, I'm offering you the chance to come back to school here.
What if I don't want to come back to school?
You have no choice but to come back to school.
You reckon? Been to every school there is. I'm only here because there's nowhere else. What are they going to do to tie me to the chair?
If the worst comes to the worst, they can prosecute your parents.
They can try.
Drop the hard man act for once, okay? I can understand you being upset.
Bet you told Green you believed him.
I am giving you every chance to give me your side of the story. If you tell me now, you'll be treated as fairly as everyone else. That's a promise.
Too late.
Don't mess this up, Taylor. I'm trying to show some faith in you.
No, you're not. You don't want to hear me. No one wants to hear me around this place. Just like telling me what to do, try pushing me around, but then when I push back, you don't like it. Took somebody else to make you listen. A liar who protected a bunch of racists. Him? He's who you believe. Will you listen? I don't want to be nowhere where people like him are treated better than people like me.
Taylor!
What are you two going as exactly?
Suffragettes, miss.
I don't think suffragettes wore boots like these.
But miss, they would have done if they existed now.
They fought for women's rights to wear what they like.
I think you'll find it was the vote they were fighting for.
Yeah, well, we know what we're voting for. Get rid of swipe cards.
A little late for that, isn't it?
Suffragettes never gave up.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Everything's fine.
The way she makes out it's my fault.
But she's right though, isn't she?
What is my fault?
No, that we've not been proper friends to her. I think we both realised how lonely she were, but we didn't do anything about it.
She's not exactly making it so easy, though, is she?
Yeah, but that's not a good enough reason to drop someone. We've been bullying her.
We haven't.
Yes, we have. Think about it. We've used her. We've made fun of her. We've made her feel rubbish. I'm gonna make it up to her. That's if she'll let me.
Worried about results day?
No, I haven't even thought about it yet. Got to get a summer job first.
I've got a lot of influence on who gets the best paper round.
I'll bear that in mind. I suppose we could always keep in touch if I want some gum.
That's what Leah said. I don't get to see her either.
See, Hudson. So, what's the latest on the big love story?
No story at the end.
Touched a nerve, have I? Oh, come on, you can't keep away from each other, it's obvious.
He's going to university. He said it himself, it's too late.
Well, maybe he's waiting for you to show him it's not too late.
What's it got to do with you anyway?
Whatever. It's just the way we've all finished, but we can't get away from this place. I mean, you've probably been here more now than you did before your exams.
I got through them though, didn't I? Finished what you started. That's what my granddad used to say.
Yeah, you have had a tough year.
I made it tough on myself. I thought I could cope. Said to everyone I didn't need their help, and guess what happens? Everyone starts to believe you, and you're on your own.
Well, maybe you should think about what your granddad said. Finishing what you started.
Emma! I'm sorry about what Tanya said to you.
Pete, you didn't stand up for me at the time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about not being a proper friend to you. I'm sorry about not realising how unhappy you were. I'm sorry about everything. Look, for what it's worth, things are really tough for my dad just now. You're not the only one who needs a friend.
I guess some people have got big problems of their own.
Emma, it was me that wrecked your artwork. I didn't mean to. I just weren't thinking.
I already knew it was you. I was just wondering whether you were going to be big enough to own up.
I just found out about home. I had to take it out on someone.
It was me.
I didn't mean to. I weren't thinking straight.
You never think. Like, you think you're my friend, but you don't act like you are.
Emma, I am. I just want us to be
Let's
friends.
see what Miss Bassett has to say about you wrecking my artwork. Then you can decide whether we should be friends.
I'm glad I saw you. I wanted to apologise.
You could have apologised any time.
I'm sorry I lashed out. I shouldn't have done that, whatever the circumstances. What's more, I'm sorry that I wasn't more honest.
Yeah, and you being so sorry, it's nothing to do with you being suspended.
I'm going to lose my job over this, you know? 1 year in, career down the pan.
Can't have been that good then, can you?
I'm passionate about teaching, Taylor. I was as enthusiastic about teaching you as anyone. And you could be good if you wanted. You just apply yourself. Why do you make it so difficult? I make mistakes. I'm sorry. I don't expect sympathy from you.
I could say you never laid a finger on me, couldn't I?
No one's asking you to do that.
Good. Because I learned something this year. About rights, responsibilities, and the law. What lesson was that again? Oh yeah. Citizenship.
Dad, don't bother phoning back when you get this. I just wanted to tell you what a mess you've made of my life. I have to live with strangers. Everyone at school thinks I'm mad. My work's rubbish and you've just cost me another friend. Thanks for everything, Dad.
You have to fork out for all these course books before you even start. I've got a reading list as long as my arm, which means I'm going to have to get a summer job to pay for it. Not that I mind, any rubbish old shop job I do, it's not like it's forever. I'm sorry.
That's all right. What about you two getting back together? I mean, if you did think differently, do you reckon you'd still be together? If you went to the police straight away?
He did what he did and then he lied to me. How can I trust him after that?
Maybe people change.
Could I see Annie Wainwright for a moment, please?
Annie, go on.
Annie, I know, of course, about your family's problems.
I know, miss. But Miss Dyson already knows and she's all right about it.
Annie, you're not in any trouble. There's someone here to see you.
I got your message.
Just look at the hair again. People's hair are made up of lots of different colours. See what else you can find in there.
What are you doing?
Bonking in.
Taylor?
Got Green right where I want him.
So she does believe you?
Goodbye, Green.
So he's really going to lose his job? And you're okay with that?
Well, if I'd have hit him first, never let me forget it, would they?
I'm not defending it.
What have you done it again? To another kid, one who can't handle himself.
It wouldn't happen. Okay, Green's not exactly the best teacher in the world, but you have been pushing him around like all year.
Whose side are you on?
Yours. I don't want you thrown out over this. But do you really want to be responsible for a teacher losing his job? He's only new. He's still learning.
So we couldn't hack it? His problem. Need more bread.
Everyone makes mistakes, Taylor, even you. And it's not fair that they've been following you around. I know that. But is it going to make it right if the same happens to him?
Excuse me, what are you doing in my class?
Oh, sorry, miss. Must have got mixed up.
You're not even meant to be in school.
Don't even care. Not coming back whatever happens.
Taylor?
Been looking for him to give me a chance to get out all year. Might as well take it.
You've been giving them reasons to get rid of you.
Give me one good reason why I should stay.
Because I want you here for a start.
Now, please.
New technology is the next step in Grange Hill's history. Its uses limited only by the boundaries of our own imaginations. Today, I'll be using it to edit the pupils' history presentations. So, why not join me as we go back to the future?
You're a natural.
I didn't even want to do this DVD, but you have to show willing. Still, it can't be any worse than the contributions made by those lower sixth lads.
What does that actually mean anyway, going back to the future?
You think I'm a natural, eh?
Just came to say goodbye and thanks for everything. You know, making me play football with girls, that sort of stuff.
I knew we'd make a success out of you, eventually. No idea how we did it, but we did it.
Must have been all those excellent teachers who were more interested in PE than other things like, computers. Anyway, you wanted to see me?
Yes, I have an offer I think might interest you.
Yeah?
Have you sorted yourself a job out for the summer yet?
Oh, I've got an application form for the supermarket.
The thing is, I have a friend who runs a summer camp teaching football, only he's looking for a decent player to help out. I mean, obviously I couldn't think of anyone, so I thought I might ask you.
For money?
Yes, Hudson, for money. Sharing your dubious talents with the youth has got to be better than stacking shelves.
Try telling that to Shannon.
So, what do you think?
When do I start?
At least talk to me. You can't leave me a message like that, then give me this silent treatment.
And you can't tell me what I can and can't do anymore. We have foster parents for that.
I know you were looking forward to coming back home, Annie. You can come home. Baz needs to calm himself down.
Baz does.
You should just trust me. Period. Do you think I'd do this if I thought it were going to happen again, eh?
Baz says he will, and I've realised he's right.
Annie, the whole time I was in that hospital, I wanted one thing. You and Baz, all of us at home together again.
So just take your tablets.
But when I'm on them pills, I'm not your dad, I'm someone else.
Well, I'd rather him than no one. Why can't I be the selfish one for once?
All right, this is what I'm going to do. I won't refuse to take my tablets, I'll self-medicate.
No!
Do you understand that? I'll just take the tablets when I feel my mood's changing. If I need them. If I feel myself coming down or going up.
But you won't. How many times have you said this? Just take your pills every day, that's all you have to do.
You don't know what it's like, Annie. You feel nothing. No eyes, no love.
You're still happy inside when you're on them, I've seen you.
Not really. Just numb. But when I'm on the night, I get all this energy, all these ideas.
And what about the lows? What about the time you can't get out of bed? What about the people who have to put up with you?
But I can control the mood swings, you see.
I've heard it all before, loads of times.
Annie, going back on them tablets permanently, it's no life.
And what about not living with us? How much of a life is that?
Have a good.
Shannon told me what you did.
All the more reason for you to hate me then. I did what was right in the end, didn't I?
Yeah, that's what she said. Why would I hate you for it?
Pity I wasn't a bit braver sooner.
Look, I just want you to know that what you did, it was good.
All I'm trying to say is...
I don't want to hear it. I had to give up plenty for you.
I know.
All the times we've had to look after ourselves because you weren't capable.
I know.
Never been able to do normal things without Dad. Never been able to have friends back. Do you know how jealous I used to get when I heard my friends talking about going to the park, the supermarket, whatever? But do you know what, Dad? I'd give everything up if you'd even try. But you won't. Maybe you don't want us back.
No.
I've got to get to lesson.
Annie, wait a minute. Everything you've said's right. I'll take the medication.
You're just saying it.
If that's what it takes to get you and Baz back home, I'll do it.
I don't believe you.
I mean it. Don't want you to suffer anymore. Nothing's worth that.
You won't change. Just go.
Annie!
Just go. Come back this time. Come back this time. Tell passenger what really happened.
To me like that.
Big man. Stop it.
Don't mess this up, Taylor.
You know what? You excluded yourself.
Give me one good reason why I should stay.
Because I want you here for a start.
How have you finished with this? Hey.
Hey, Emma, do you know why Annie got called out?
No.
I hope she's not in trouble.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sorry about saying that you trashed her out with her. I knew it mustn't have been you.
Yeah.
I don't mean to get you all the time. Then why do you? Make it so easy.
Annie, what's wrong?
Come. Mr. Mitchell.
I've decided to stay.
Really? That's so good of you.
Yeah, well, didn't think I had anything to stay for, but maybe I have.
So, do you want to tell me what went on in that room? Taylor, this is not a trick question. I've heard another version of events, and despite what you might think, it is not my job to take sides. I will deal with this matter in a fair and unbiased manner.
So, are you going to fire him?
That's not your concern. Ultimately, it's in the hands of the governors. Did Mr. Green hit you?
No.
No.
Whoever saw it must have got it mixed up.
Taylor.
No one hit no one. They made a mistake, all right?
You do realise you're forcing me to reconsider your future here. I saw you hit him.
Well, like you said, Mrs. Passenger, I have to come back door.
You've got 20p left. One of them? One of them? Make up your mind!
Your dad will get better.
All you can do is wait and see.
I thought you weren't speaking to me. What's the point? Thanks for not pressing it to Passenger.
Do you think I'd do that, really?
No, I suppose so.
What do you mean? About what?
The art room. It was me.
It was you?
You better say sorry to Emma because she was dead wrong.
She has. I can't believe what you think of me sometimes.
It's not just that. You've been weird before this, Emma. It's not just us.
See, you're doing it now. Can't you just admit you've been horrible to me?
It's not just one person's fault. Like you thought he was only interested in you when he was giving us stuff. He was trying to buy us.
Yeah, like the holiday, what was it all about?
About me not knowing what else to do. That's what my mum does to make things up with me. I know I've done some horrible things to you, but I was just jealous.
Just forget about it and be friends. I mean, we should be thinking about open day in the end of term. It's the last chance to get rid of the swipe cards.
So, are we all friends?
Well, it's up to you. If you all want to be friends, then...
We could try.
Even after what I did to your artwork.
Everyone deserves a second chance. Friends?
Friends.
Friends.
Okay, then. You'll hear from us.
Thanks again, Mrs. Passenger. Thank you.
Yeah, well, see how it goes, eh?
Changed your mind about the paper round there?
Thought I'd call in. Didn't get a chance to say goodbye this morning.
Make it sound like you're going tomorrow. I mean, we can always do stuff over the summer. There's ages till you go yet.
Thing is, Malachy's got me a job. Teaching footy.
Oh, so you'll be busy then. But we can always catch up.
The job's 200 miles away. Start at the end of the week.
So soon.
What is there keeping me here?
Oh. Honey? Honey?
I want to come home, Dad.
Oh.
I shall officially be taking over as the new head of Grange Hill.
I nearly found it!
I didn't have to stand by you.
You think that changes the way people see you?
I knew she wouldn't get this band together.
Sure, it's great. He gets rid of all